Hello guys, prosperitywolff is here. Welcome to this video. We have lost sense of reality. We have lost our ability to enjoy life, to be happy, to experience life for what it is. And it is because of social media. Social media has robbed us from real experience. Not only that, I have seen it in myself so many times that I can't concentrate on a task, that I can't even enjoy life. I can't even have meaningful conversations with people sometimes because of social media. I'll explain to you why that happens. This happens because of our brain. Yes, because of our brain. What you expose your brain to, what you do on daily basis, continuously, this is what your brain gets accustomed to. Whether it's good or bad, it doesn't matter. It doesn't care. It gets used to it. Because it is known and it requires less energy now for you to go through that pathway in your day. And so you have higher chance for survival. I know, but this is the most fundamental reason why this happens. Because your brain is survival efficient. This is what it's created for. To give it a best chance to survive. Even if it means to be broke, even if it means to be fat, even if it means to be whatever you are, not where you want to be, it's good for survival. You will survive. But when you feed it with so much pointless food, then you will have pointless life. Social media is so bad, and especially it is so bad because of the short form content. The short form content is teaching your brain to not concentrate. Can you concentrate to read a book? Can you? Yeah, you can. I mean, you can force yourself, but it's extremely hard. Not to say, I don't say that previously, let's say 30 years ago, or even just 20 years ago, it hasn't been easy all of the time, but it wasn't that difficult, for sure. But now, it's even worse, because with social media, and when you look all of these people, you can even watch films, whatever it is. Or when you talk about celebrities, but especially social media, short form content, is giving you an identity. What is your identity? Social media, this video, this video, this video. What is your identity, after all? Who you are? I can tell you who I am. I'm prosperitywolff. I have my last name. I have everything. But the problem comes that when you don't have your phone, when you don't have mobile data, when you can't scroll through social media, what happens then? You get stressed. You get stressed because you're addicted to it. You have to realize that you're addicted to it. And when we talk about addictions, what's really bad about addictions is that they always tend to make your life worse. Always. They rob you from your ability to achieve greatness or to achieve anything that is valuable, because what is valuable is always achieved difficult. You can't achieve anything worth a value when it's difficult, but especially when you're addicted to social media, it is insanely hard to achieve whatever it is. And I don't only mean getting money or getting whatever it is, just whatever it is. It could be learning another language. Do it. Try and do it. As you study, as you grow through the grammar of that language, you will have the temptation to watch short form video content. It is sad, but you can always fix everything. The real problem with people, I have heard this quote, but don't remember exactly who said that, but it doesn't matter. The quote goes something like this: the only problem a man has is that one can't sit in a room by himself for 30 minutes. This is the problem. Can you honestly sit in your room for 30 minutes and do nothing? Have no phone, have no technology, and just be with yourself? The real issue I want to point out in this video is that we don't like what it is. We don't like the present moment. That's why we have this constant temptation to watch videos on YouTube or whatever, TikTok, Instagram, short reels, because we don't want to think. We don't want to think. We want our brain at rest, on an autopilot. And when it's on autopilot, you will always consume what is easy. You will always consume what is not beneficial. And when it's time for you to think, you can't. You crumble. Because you have not trained yourself to do so. When you're bored, and when you're stressed, for example, let's take stress. What do you do when you're stressed? You want to rest. You want to avoid what is happening now. You want to not feel the way you feel now. And you want to distract yourself with something pleasurable. But why? This is the present moment. Why do you want to distract yourself with something different? You build this dependency on social media or just running away from reality. If I don't like the fact, let's say, that I don't feel well now, the next time I don't feel well, I will want to run away from it again. And guess what? I will definitely not feel well in the next 10 years. At least once in my life, yeah. But you have to think. You have to start thinking. Stop letting yourself be manipulated. Because when you don't think, by thinking I mean really just accepting what it is. Whenever you wake up in the morning and when you don't feel like waking up, instead of opening your phone and watching TikTok videos, instead of that, just say, interesting, I feel tired, I don't feel like getting up out of the bed, but I will do it anyway. This is what you're supposed to do. When you study, for example, because I have a lot of study and I do study, when I don't feel like it, I say, interesting. I don't feel like studying, but I'm just with myself. You can't even be with yourself. You can't have the ability to be alone. Not only do you not have the ability to be alone, but you derive your sense of identity from social media, which is even worse. Because it's not related in no way with your life. This is a problem. You have to live your own life. How can you live your own life? How can you not live your own life and create it? You don't even create it, you just consume. You have left yourself to consume other people's content. That's what you do. And then you wonder why you feel depressed. Of course you feel depressed. Of course. This is the same reason because why motivational videos don't work on you. Do you know why? Because you're not that person. You're not the speaker from the video. You're not the person who wakes up regardless of how he feels and does what he is supposed to do. You're not that person. For example, you're not me. You're not that content creator. When I tell you, post your first 100 videos without caring if you have 10 views. My previous video had 4 views. My previous video had 0 views. 29-minute video. Who cares? But I'm motivated and it works for me because I actually do it. When you see someone driving Lambo from TikTok, you feel well, you think that you're actually that person because your brain doesn't know the difference between reality and non-reality. But when you stop that video, when you switch your phone off, what's up? Do you have a Lambo? No! You have to live in the present moment. You have to think. And especially when you're with people. Learn how to speak with people. Learn to experience life for what it is. Because the moment you feel stressed like this, you will watch a movie, you will go absolutely waste your time, but not want to see your life. What's happening right now? Ask yourself, what's happening right now? I have so much stuff to do with my university. I have so many exams coming, exams from previous year. I have my businesses to manage. I have my car broke down last week. There's some problem maybe with the cables that came from the spark plugs. And this is what it is. I know how much money I have. I know what I have to do. I know that I didn't work out, that I have not worked out for the past 2 months, which is ridiculously bad. But this is what it is. And when I open TikTok, I can open TikTok now and see motivational videos, because this is my feed, motivational videos. And I will feel good. Yeah. I will see David Goggins pop up. I will see some other content creators pop up. And I will feel great. But when I switch off my phone, what's up? Nothing. Learn how to be in the present moment. Because if you're not in the present moment, you can never work, you can never do nothing. If you like, you can keep being in the false reality. I don't say that you never watch movies. I don't say that you never use social media, but you have to limit yourself. And use social media to create content. This is the best way to use it. This is the good way, actually. This is the good way, and the bad way is to use it to just consume it. Or if you consume it, just consume education, motivation, whatever it is. For example, I watch a lot of astrophysics. I listen to astrophysical videos. I read. For example, I read from Wikipedia or just some articles daily. This is how I expand my general knowledge on astrophysics, because this is what I'm interested in. And because I have watched the proper types of videos, now I have so much information in my head that I can share with you, and I can never watch a video, or I can never touch piece of information. I have so much ideas from the top of my head, from my knowledge in my head, to create at least 1,000 videos more, at least, without ever wondering, oh, what should I record? I know already what to record because I have consumed the right type of content. But really, for one last example, and I will quit this video. In this car, there is no music, and when I drive now, because I'm always used with my car to have music put on or to listen to something, I don't feel natural now. And I realize I'm just driving the car, and I feel like I'm not driving the car, because this is not what I'm used to. I can't even drive a car and be in the present moment. It doesn't feel natural for me. It feels bad, like a drug addict, to just listen to something. because I can't even think. I can't even experience what's happening now. I may not have explained everything the way I want to, but there will be further videos in which I will construct everything perfect. I will lay it out for you. Stay tuned. This is Prosperity Wolf, and don't wish to change the present moment. Accept it for what it is, because if you don't accept it for what it is, you will not even be able to start to work. And if you don't work, guess what? Nothing will be achieved. Stay hard. No, get to work.